Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to year 5 of STEAM in the Park. Woo! We are thrilled that you're here. STEAM in the Park number 9 for this summer, but we are so excited to welcome you to day 1. We're going to share all the fun and the stories behind year 5 with you this week. But I promise you that you've not made a mistake in showing up here. We are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to build community. We're going to share ideas. But I'm really excited to welcome Ranger Danny to our group tonight, who's going to tell us about this place and answer a few questions for us. So can we give Ranger Danny?
Hello everybody, I'm Danny Cessna. I'm going to do interpretation, education, and partnerships, and also currently the public affairs officer for the park. So definitely a lot of cool stuff going on here at Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. The first thing that I would point out, which I'm sure you've all realized by now, is that we are not in fact in Delaware. So probably the number one piece of confusion if you have to figure out what this park, because the Delaware River runs through, and that's where we get our name. It's because we've got 40 miles of uninterrupted Delaware River.
Let's eat!
These are your ambassadors, and I'm sorry ahead of time. You thought they were pretty cool during the WhatsApp, but they are a little crazy. But let's hear for those shirts. Aren't they the best shirts? I love those. So Melanie Sanchez on the left has been with us for 4 years. She started with us at Crater Lake National Park. Her next year, she was an ambassador at New River Gorge National Park and Preserve. In 2024, she went to Assateague Island National Seashore, where she was an ambassador. The next person on the right-hand side over here, this is Katie Talbert. She is one of the OGs originals. She started with us in Acadia in 2021, and we're very glad that she's back with us. She teaches in Greensboro, North Carolina. So we're going to do a little introduction now for everybody.
Hi, I'm Irene Kowalski. I am from Southern Maryland. I teach 5th grade, and I'm excited to be here with you guys.
Hi, I'm Sarah Lamprey, with an H, that's important. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, and I just got my degree in secondary social studies.
I'm Morgan. I'm from New Jersey. I teach 5th through 8th STEP.
I am also Sarah. I am also from Pennsylvania, but I don't have the H. I had to marry into my unnecessary H, which makes more sense if you look at my weird last name. Oh, I teach 7th and 8th computer science.
Hi, I'm Monica. I'm from Arlington, Virginia. I am an English learner teacher working with kindergarten through 3rd graders this year.
I'm Carrie Clarida. I am from Western Colorado, and I teach special education transition.
I'm Ellen Lipinski. I'm from Illinois, and I teach 8th grade science.
Hi, Laura O'Shaughnessy, New Lenox, Illinois, 5th grade.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I teach 6th and 7th science, and I'm from New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Meyer. I'm from Lombard, Illinois, and I teach 8th grade special education resource and 6th grade regular education math.
Hi, I'm Sonia Swift. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm a school librarian for pre-K through 5th grade.
Rachel Terlau. I teach 3rd grade. I'm from Duluth, Minnesota.
Kristen Scully. I'm from Millis, Massachusetts. I teach 8th grade science.
I'm Kara from Kansas, and I teach 3rd grade.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm from LA, Lower Alabama, and I teach high school math and science.
I'm Zach, if you didn't know that yet. From Kentucky, and I teach 5th grade social studies and science.
Hi, I'm Dottie Wojciechowski. I teach K-2 ESOL, and I'm from Calvert County.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm also from Calvert County, Maryland, and I'm a high school ESOL teacher.
Hi, I'm Carol from West River, Maryland, and elementary school librarian.
Hi, I'm Allison. I'm from Massachusetts, and I teach 8th grade science.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm from Southern Indiana, and I teach 7th and 8th grade science.
Hi, I'm Lisa Bowen. I teach 2nd grade in Highland, Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I teach special education and I'm from Kansas.
Hi, I'm Tracy Courtney. My degree's in mechanical engineering, but I teach math, high school. And I'm from Calvert County, like a lot of other people, in Maryland.
I'm Lisa DeStefano. I teach second grade in Calvert County, Maryland.
Andrea Doyle, also from Calvert County, Maryland, high school science and in the special education department.
Nicole Gregory, not from there, Illinois, and I teach 6th and 7th grade social science.
I'm Caitlin Gentile. I'm from Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, and I'm teaching 7th grade engineering this year.
Hi, I'm Jen. It's easier not to say my last name because I have too many of them. I am a park ranger at the National Mall in Washington, D.C.
And I'm Katie. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina, and I teach 5th grade reading and social studies.
And I am Melanie, and I'm a librarian in Calvert County, Maryland.
In the middle of your table, there is a dice or a die. We're going to play a quick game. Rolling the dice, roll and reveal. Here are the numbers and the activities. Let's play this for a couple rounds. Grab your die and someone just be brave and start. Go. So we'd love to honor all the people here today with their 1 years or their many years of STEAM in the Park. So those first year people, we'll call you, come on up. Monica, Carrie, Lauren, Morgan, Nicole, Zach, Lisa, Dottie, Rachel, and then come on up. All right, so these are our first year people. And now our year 2 people. So Allison, Caitlin, Jessica, Ellen, Lisa, the Bowen one, Sonia, Kara, Sabrina, Kristen, Andrea, Sarah, and Jenny. And these are our number 2s. And you guys are going to get pinned. Yay! Big round of applause. All right, year 3. Laura, Kathy, Tracy, Irene, and Karen. Come on up. Yes. Round of applause. Year 4. Melanie, Ranger Jen, and Carol. Come on up. And we only have 5 of these in our entire organization now, but our year 5 people. Katie, come on up. Big round of applause. So our ambassadors are going to drop a bird on your table, not to be confused with bird droppings on your table. So there's going to be birds dropping on your table. We want you to take one and we're going to give you the instructions for it. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to grab some colored pencils and I want you to sketch your bird in your journal. But I want you to sketch your bird. I want you to write a couple of facts about it. And then we're going to do an activity with these. So 2, we want you to bring your pencil or pen, your bird, and your journal. And we're going to go right out here in the hallway. And I want you to migrate and find another bird or 2 to introduce yourself, introduce your bird, and see if your birds have anything in common. Okay? So let's stand up. Don't worry if you're a perfectionist and your bird's not done. You can do it for homework tonight. Hey, hey, hey. Let's. All right, come back in here.
All right, guys. I'm very thankful that everybody's here safely. I know that a lot of you are very tired. It's been a long day. So we're going to go ahead and end our program here. And when you're ready, you can head on up. We will put the fire out, though, pretty quickly so we can get out of here, too. But thanks for a great day. Tomorrow's going to be a long day, but it's going to be fun. So take care of each other, and we'll see you in the morning. So we're going to say goodbye, everyone. Ready, set, go. Goodbye. Woo! Okay, we're going to work on this little energy thing here going, guys.
Welcome, everyone, to day 2. Woo, woo, woo. And we're going to play a game. So I need you to clear off your table, except for the Sharpies. our books buddies. So Laura, I hope you noticed that you made our slide for the summer. You're going to find your partner. One team will have 3. And you're going to move around here and out in this area with your buddy. Introduce yourself again. Tell them one thing that it's on your bucket list for your life, okay? A bucket list life goal. And then talk about yourself a little bit and why you chose the book that you chose.
We have a little 34th camper with us. Their name is Pokey, or Bears in the Pocono Mountains. And so Pokey is going to be the travel companion for one person each day. Our first recipient of this, and just is a very pleasant person to be around. Kathleen.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to introduce Ranger Anna to you. All right, so Ranger Anna, everyone. Woo!
My name is Ranger Anna. I will be with you guys a lot this week, so feel free to bug me with any questions. It's not a bother at all. About this hike, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up and just kind of talk through this hike. We're gonna do the Tumbling Waters Trail. It's a lot of fun. I've done this with a couple of different groups, some adults, some kids, and it's always a good time. So very excited you guys are all here. I know that Danny talked a little bit with you guys about some of the history yesterday, but on this hike we're going to talk a little bit more about the history of this land. You guys doing okay? Yeah. So far so good? Yep. Good. All right. Thanks for asking. Yeah, of course. All right. So here at Delaware Water Gap, we actually have a few areas that are designated old growth forest. This area that we're in right now is not one, but it's nearby. And we do have some legacy trees that are within the park that are pretty cool. And when you're in those old growth areas, the forest may feel quite ancient and untouched, but it hasn't always looked that way. As you can see here, we have an area where we have a lot of young trees. And then the waterfall. Yay. Please, everybody.
So we still love Ranger Anna, and we're excited to learn from her this afternoon.
I would love feedback on this. So this is my first time doing this part with you guys. And then as I said, we will not do any hiking. We're going to be thinking like ecologists, and one of the things that ecologists do is classify living things. And I have paper copies of these DEWA trading cards. There are 10 different animals, if I counted correctly. I'm gonna give each table a set. You guys can go through these different animals, and I'd like you guys to learn about them because you guys are going to be predators during this station activity. You guys get the choice between being a bobcat or a bald eagle. And you guys are gonna have about 90 seconds to hunt and try to find the prey animals that are hidden in our hunting zone. There are 9 different animals that are hidden. So activity 2, we're gonna do, it's called Build a Predator. Let's talk about some of the features of our falcon or hawk that make it a good predator. Your task is to create a brand new predator. So think about the characteristics that we listed. There are obviously more characteristics for our predator animals. These are just some characteristics. But what you're gonna do, third and final field trip activity, and this does require us to go back outside. I'm gonna find a shady spot and we're gonna circle up. So in just a minute, I'm gonna select somebody and you are going to try to protect our bird here in the middle. The bird will be set at the base of your feet, and I will put a bandana across your eyes. Nope. Nope. All right, good job. So that's kind of my ecology lesson in a nutshell. Can I introduce my friends real fast?
Come over, friends.
Just real quick. Ranger Cindy here and Ranger Martin.
Welcome back. Who's tired? Okay, good. Like it? Like it?
Today's recipe for awesome camping adventures here.
All right, at your table you have some dice. You're gonna roll those dice and you are gonna act out with no words an animal from one of those groups.
Count to 5.
Yes.
Three toes.
She did say it.
Yes.
The A into Steam in the Park a little bit with a painting project that I like to call blending your mayonnaise with your Monet. I promise you that you will have something that is beautiful when it's finished. People get very nervous about this, but they come up with some really great things.
Thank you.
Well, we are so glad to see you looking all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We're gonna play a game called Left, Right, Dice. So we're gonna drop a tube of dice on your table in just a moment. And you're gonna pass out the little chips to everyone so everyone gets a full set of one color. You're also gonna have 3 dice on the table and you're gonna roll those. If there is a star that you roll, that means that you put one of your dice in the middle. If you roll 2 stars, you put 2 in the middle. We're going to give away this morning Pokey.
On a 2-hour tour. Is Sarah without the age that
Today we're going to do, my first summer here, I developed a science summer camp. And so it's free and it's, you don't have to register. And so you guys are going to be doing week 5 of this program. We have workbooks for everybody. The stations are set up in the other room. There are 6 stations. I'm gonna assign, you guys are gonna go together as your tables and go through the different activities. Each activity takes different amounts of time. Okay, so I think we're ready to go to the activities. I'll assign your table a number and you will go find that number out in this area and do the accompanying activity. And then, like I said, just kind of rotate through and try and get all 6.
So I would like to introduce to you Ambassador Melanie, who is going to take us through some activities with leaf classification.
All right, so Steam in the Park has a saying that goes like this: dead, down, and on the ground. Our plan is to walk down to the trailhead, but not to the whole trail of where we were yesterday. And you're going to look for 5 leaf specimens that you can bring back that are dead, down, or on the ground. We're going to record what you found in your journals. So you can sketch, you can do leaf rubbings, those kinds of things. And if you will describe what you see in your leaf, kind of like they did with the children's version of that video. So that way you're having records. So go ahead and spend some time and record. Those are so cool. Record the 5 that you found. Celebrate what you've done so far, right? So you were able to collect, to collaborate, right? To sketch, to identify. I heard lots of vocabulary, right? That would be very exciting for our kids to learn and to utilize.
Can we give it up for Melanie here?
So our tree is important. And we're going to try to bring some of the tree in just in our journals, because we are going to look at the carbon sequestration, did I get it right, of the trees. Some of them may be the ones that you identify with your leaf collection, or you'll have the opportunity if you want to kind of go and collect some data from some of the other trees that are out there. What we're going to do is, if you could, I want you to open up to a blank page in your journal and go ahead and divide it into 3 sections. You're going to have a goal of getting data on 3 trees. And we're going to look at how much carbon do the trees around here actually store in them. We're going to move into the math piece. If you would like to use your phone and your calculator, please do. You do not have to show me your work. But we're now going to go through the steps of determining how much, a good estimate of how much carbon does each of the trees that you pick hold.
We have with us right now Holly, who is the education director for Peak, and she is now going to take us all into the eco zone where we wanted to go all week. So let's head this way with Holly.
Like if he's a single bachelor, he's going to build this whole thing himself.
Yep. Wow. That's impressive. They are built to non-stop.
To get our juices going here, and it's going to be spoons.
Smooth cat.
Third one. I don't think I've ever had to do that before.
Mother of pearl.
This is called Scat Chat. And I thought, let's learn about scat. So that's what we're going to do now. In just a moment, my ambassadors are dropping pictures on your table. That's coming right now. I want you to have a conversation. First, identify the animal, talk about where they live and what they eat. So go ahead and glove up. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're going to try to give you some scat to scale that you can match to your animals. Thinking about what your scat looks like, we want you to design your own s'more. So we have Junior Mints, Milk Duds, Goobers, what do we have, Steve? Reese's, Raisinets to get the fur out of them. We're gonna head down to the campfire and we want to look for the best looking scat s'more, okay? Now, if some of you now are gagging, you may just do a regular s'more.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for a great day. Tomorrow's going to be awesome memory making.
That it is.
So have a good night, and let's hear it for day 3. Welcome to day 4.
I'm natural as heart wide open. She helps the wild and wonder grow. Our Pokey recipient is Monica.
Welcome back, everyone. So tonight is all about the glow we leave behind, or in Jen's case, the splash we leave behind.
It's different when you're at a tailgate. You can sit
You reminded us that in just a few days, a group of strangers can become a team of explorers, learners, listeners, and friends.
That the call of the water, the quiet of the woods, and the thrill of discovery can teach more than any classroom ever could.
We are so honored to have shared this chapter with you, one filled with friendship, reflection, laughter, and a little bit of Delaware water gap wild.
This isn't goodbye, it's just the echo of the river as it bends out of sight for now.
Until we meet again under the trees and stars.
With gratitude and maybe a few bug bites. Your ambassadors.
This week, you have shown us in the power of laughter and listening and love. You've shown that being a friend doesn't mean having all the answers, but it does mean being willing to walk along someone else as they find their way. So as you leave this place, we hope you carry the light of this week with you. We hope you keep glowing with empathy and courage and compassion. And I hope you remember this. We don't have to light up the whole world all at once. We just need to light the space around us. And when we do that, this darkness that we're experiencing right now doesn't stand a chance. Where 7 flights were canceled and rescheduled. I'm talking with gum in my mouth. That is so rude. Hey, hey, hey! Let's. Excellent. Your hoes are doing great.